Well, there's no question about it. Thousands of Tennessee children are not learning what they need to be learning in school. Some people believe charter schools may be one of the answers to fixing education inequality within our community. Nashville Prep opened its doors to its first class of 5th graders in the fall of 2011. It will eventually be a 5th through 12th grade school. By the end of the year, scholars will have been exposed to double the amount of literacy in math than the average Metro student. And students, or scholars as they are referred to here, seem genuinely interested in learning.
What I like most about Nashville Prep is that it's a safe environment to learn.
I love the teachers and how we're like a family.
Well, Nashville Prep is stricter. I mean, they're stricter, but they'll have you smarter. And plus, this school, it prepares you for college like no other. When my old school is basically just trying to get you to the next grade.
Nashville Prep is a public school that's run independent of the school district around us. What we did with that freedom was we implemented a true college prep program.
There are differences just by virtue of the way that Nashville Prep is structured. I mean, there's far more discipline, a more structured learning environment that maximizes instruction time. I think it allows students to actually learn.
What I like most about Nashville Prep is that the students are excited about learning. They are excited to be here, even with the rigorous instruction that they receive.
Nashville Prep is not an easy place to go to school. We have that longer school day, we have an extremely disciplined culture, and we have very high behavioral and academic expectations. It's really a tough transition for a lot of families.
Once the school year started, I thought that it was going to be too much for us to handle, actually. Well, too much for my son to handle. It's great. I love adversity, I love challenge, I love when small people do big things.
But what we see over time throughout the course of just 1 year are parents buying in because they understand that the character transformation and academic transformation is so tremendous and so much different than anything they've seen before that they are not only willing to go along with this program, but really excited to tackle each day.
The thing that I like most about Nashville Prep is the very good method of communication that they use. I also really like that the teachers call you on a weekly or bi-weekly basis to give you updates and to ask if you have any questions.
Nashville Prep staff is incredibly dedicated and hardworking. Our teachers ride the bus every single day. They call home to our families every 2 weeks. They deliver a high-quality, rigorous lesson every single day. They run guided reading groups. They show up at 6:45 and they leave after 5. And they do that with a level of passion and energy that is just unparalleled because this work is so rewarding to them.
We have a parent of a student who comes to me regularly and is like, you know what, she can read. She couldn't read before she got to Nashville Prep. She struggled with sounding out basic words. She can read whole sentences and paragraphs now. Being able to have those experiences over and over again is incredibly rewarding.
On any given day at Nashville Prep, you might hear songs and chants reinforcing classroom material or an extremely rigorous oral drill. And if you go around our school, you'll also see scholars sitting up straight in the star position, we call it. You'll see scholars engaged, excited, filled with joy for the school day, and filled with a real curiosity for the material in front of them. When Nashville Prep set out to create goals at the beginning of the year, we decided that our goal was that after 2 years, we would exceed the performance of Williamson County Public Schools, which is the highest performing county in the entire state of Tennessee.
Well, there is a school in Nashville that's producing test scores that rival Williamson County. Only at this school, students on average arrive 2 years below grade level.
Well, it's a charter school that opened its doors last year with 100 fifth graders. No matter their background, the goal is to make sure each one finishes college.
Last year, the inaugural class of fifth graders arrived on average at a third grade level in all subjects. But after last year's TCAP exam, 79% of fifth graders were proficient or advanced in math, 97.5% in social studies, nearly 64% in English, and nearly 79% in science. Numbers that far exceed Metro Schools' averages and in math are outpacing Williamson County.
The results Nashville Prep has posted this year are just outstanding, and to think that this was accomplished in such a little time period really underscores the fact that looking at innovative ways to teach and looking at different ways to set up schools is something we need to be doing more of.
You have shown that if you work hard, you have big dreams, and you set your goals, you can get it done. The whole city of Nashville is very, very proud of you.
Nashville Prep has taught me to be respectful, persistent, prepared, and engaged.
Every parent, whether they want to believe it or not, needs help. I feel like Nashville Prep is that help that we need in our family. He's reading more. He attacks math, language differently than he used to. He uses big words, which makes me so happy. I can see him going to college and getting a job, and if something happens to me, I know he's gonna be okay. And Nashville Prep has helped instill that in him. It's awesome.